about them. Well, in today's Money on Your Mind, we talk to a cybersecurity professional and we hear how to protect yourself right now.
I want this email, I want that attachment, I will put that through a sandbox to see what's going on with it.
You're watching a cybersecurity team intercept an email from hackers. An email that at first glance seems legitimate, but has evil intent, and hacking has evolved.
They will either use your email to send to people you know and try to get information from them, or they will steal your data and create rules in the email account that will send you sensitive information. So if you do send anything like invoices or money or anything like that, they'll use keywords to then send the emails to them, thus gaining them additional information.
Rocus Network's John Britton says they won't stop at your email.
Hackers have the understanding to not only go from the email and take the data from there, but then also pivot to cloud-based storage systems and or maybe even Facebook to get more information on you.
So what can you do? First, change your passwords. Avoid any words or names or dates that have personal meaning to you. Instead, choose a string of unrelated words.
I would not use my son's name, which is 18 characters, but having something like blue car, tree, house would be a lot more harder for a hacker to hack than having something that is related to you.
And make sure your email platform has two-factor authentication. That means if someone attempts to log into your email, the platform must text or call you to get your authorization.
And you can tie it to your mobile device. You can tie it to a secondary email account, or in some cases, if you don't have a mobile device or any additional emails, you can actually tie it to a landline where they'll phone you with the code. Obviously, it makes it a little bit harder or slower for you to get into these accounts, but ultimately really locks down the ability for a hacker to manipulate them out of you.
Finally, if you're like me and you're sick of trying to remember several passwords, there are apps that can help.
The easiest thing for you, if you can, is use a password management tool. That will allow the tool to store the passwords for you and also automatically generate them. The biggest advice I would give for them if you are using it is have a really complex password that you remember, so then you only have to remember one. And then the password management tool can remember everything else.
And compared to the pain of recovering from identity theft, ruined credit, and a drained bank account, it's well worth the time to put these tips to work. Also, John says that in the near future, we're actually probably just going to ditch passwords altogether because, that voice ID, you've got Face ID, you've got thumbprint type logins, and those are infinitely more secure than a password.
Yeah, and it's really interesting to see what they do and how they can intercept that stuff.
It was happening all right in front of us.
Yeah.
Well, Philadelphia on fire, you're going to want to check this out.